For years, these chemical lights have been the standard for emergency services, but they've got a lot of limitations. They don't work when it's cold, they're expensive, and they don't last very long. I want to show you a great alternative to chemical lights. I'm Chief Rob Wiley. This is the Innovation Zone. Chemical light sticks have been the standard for a long time, and for a long time it's all we've had, but they have a lot of limitations. Number one, they don't work in the cold. They're expensive, they're hard to pack, and they break. Now we have something that's a great alternative to chemical light sticks. It's the ET light, or emergency triage light. I really think it's better off to call them an everything light, because really your imagination is the only limit to using this product. It's got multiple modes, it's easy to pack, it lasts forever, and I think you'll really find a lot of uses for this beyond the traditional. These ET lights offer a lot of advantages that chemical light sticks don't have. The flexibility of use, the myriad of colors you can get out of one light, and the ability to use it for all kinds of applications. The bottom pops off, you can put a magnet mount on it. You can set it for different lights for triage applications, and it meets the MUCC standard for austere environments, which chemical light sticks do not. The other thing is the cost. For under 30 bucks, you can get the lights you would take you over 40 bucks to buy a package of chemical light sticks with. And they last forever. We all know the chemical light sticks are one-time use. You bust them, they last for an hour, they're gone. These last forever, you can shut them off and then use them again on your next job. What I really like about these is the way they're packaged. They're in a tough, durable case. They come with lanyards, they come with magnetic mounts. Really, anything you can think of, you can do with these. They make an outstanding signaling device for helicopter landing zones. They're great for marking your personnel at night where you can see where everybody is. And the extended use of these things makes them outstanding for triage. The triage colors are all represented in these lights in one light. That's 7 colors in one light. That means you don't have to buy packages and packages of chemical light sticks. I know what you're thinking. I clipped this to a patient, there goes my 30 bucks. Wrong. These are designed to be used in the early stages of triage. You may select the proper color and lay it by a patient or a group of patients on the ground so people can easily come through in the second phase of triage, attach tags, and reassess their patients. ET lights have been proven again and again in the military, in austere environments, on the fire ground, and on the USAR ground. They're tough, they're rugged, and they're versatile, and that's what I liked about them. They're easy to pack. You can do them in all kinds of configurations, from the lanyard to the molly vest, to the clips, to carabiners, you name it, you can attach it to helmets, to vests, to turnout gear, to patients, to equipment. The biggest thing I thought about this when I didn't see in the literature was on a dark night when I'm on a roof, clipping this thing to the end of a ladder is a sure way for me to know where that ladder is if I got to get off in a hurry. Putting it on your equipment on the fire ground at night makes it sure you're going to find that equipment at the end of the operation. So really your imagination is the only limit to what you can do with these ET lights. The ET light is so versatile, I recommend that everybody carries it on them all the time. Not only can it mark you as far as location for the rest of your team, but in a flashing pattern it gives you great visibility out on the road when you're working a motor vehicle accident. It's a real safety factor that if everyone carried one on them, I think it would enhance our safety on the street tremendously. Helicopter landing zones have always been a challenge. The ET light presents a real opportunity to have a very highly visible and safe landing designator that anybody can set up very quickly. In fact, they sell a kit with ground markers, lights, magnets, the whole bit, so you can set up a landing zone like that. The helicopter can see it, it's not risky to blow around and get up into the rotor wash, and it can be put out with very little advanced knowledge. A great kit and a great safety feature. One of the biggest things to think about when you're talking about any kind of a marking system is cost. ET lights will save you 90% of your cost over traditional chemical lights. Chemical lights cost about $1.50 or so, $1.80 or so, but the trouble is you keep spending that $1.80 every time you've got to use one. With ET lights, you buy it once, you've got 7 lights in one, and you're able to turn it on and use it and use it and use it. Maybe periodically get a new battery, but that's about it. And speaking of batteries, these are LED lights. These batteries will last forever. So you've got tons of time in them. That means cost savings over traditional chemical lights. I know a lot of us suffered through a really horrendous winter. Remember, chemical lights don't work in freezing temperatures. They crack, they break, which also represents a patient hazard with those little glass vials inside, but they don't work. And the bottom line is you need something that works. Doesn't matter if it's 100 degrees out or 20 below zero. These lights will work no matter what the environment. The ET light offers a lot of advantages: cost, functionality, portability. It crosses the emergency services line and has a multitude of uses for any aspect of emergency response. I think this is something that I will carry on my person. This is something that's going to keep firefighters safe, it's going to keep police officers safe, and it's going to keep paramedics safe. And after all, that's the bottom line. I'm Chief Rob Wiley. This has been the Innovation Zone. Be safe.